Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just Simmons!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And that was very necessary.
Hullet
takes a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turkey do have a chance to counter here. Goulet.
Çalhanoğlu.
Goulet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. And a chance!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Xavi Simons. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely spread. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet is the guilty party there. Shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Turkey definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Xavi Simons. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Under. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Yildiz. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! And it's in! Turkey are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Xavi Simons. Under. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Has a look up and delivers.
Gakpo. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good spread. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Van Bronckhorst stood his ground strongly. Van Basten. Shot at goal! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
The Netherlands have the... He'll try from distance!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now this could be a chance. Not the most convincing of passes. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
The Netherlands are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Güler. To Çalhanoğlu. Mercan. Van Bronckhorst gets across to intercept that. And here's Under. Under going forward. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Turkey dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons is fouled. quickly taken. And here's Van Basten. Gakpo has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Under.
The Netherlands really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten. And he shoots!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dumfries. Yildiz. And it's Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu. Goulart, who has set up 2 goals. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to...
Chance for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Coming on the field is number 22.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Distributed tidily. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard goes looking wide. Looking here to chip it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. Aimed beyond the defence, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gakpo. Can he spark a counter here? Van Basten, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Bullet! And that's a tidy finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Chooses to go crossfield. Little pass back.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And here's Van Basten. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Dumfries. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Aktokolu. And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. So things are underway. Knocks it into space. That's very neat. He has found the way through. That is a superb rearguard action.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
And here's Hullet. Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
So, third corner of the game. Van Bronckhorst plays it short. He's had a shot!
Goal, the Netherlands! I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Demiral. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Pullet has the space to scheme. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's been shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Flings it, gets his head on it!
Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Gakpo going for Van Basten! And again he is at his elastic best. So their fourth corner of the game. Hefty challenge, but shoots! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van Basten, that's destined for the flank. Van Basten. And the finish! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Xavi Simons. And it's Simons. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pullet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but it...
Pullet! Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. This is a promising build-up. Mekan. He's got away. Now the ball in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's on it. Can he get away? Van Basten. The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break. And Pullet! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And yes, it's him again. Çalhanoğlu! And no mistake. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Turkey still making a fight of this. Threads one in. Shakir breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's played through for him. He's found the way. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are playing them off the park. And that signals the end of the first period. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
The Netherlands look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Muldur. Ayhan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
And the shot! It's a good-looking delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Van Basten, always looking for that half a chance. Nicely weighted ball. And there's Greenbrook. There's the shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Turkey certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mercan. Looking to play him in. Shot could be... Chance for a shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a fine interception. Dumfries. Xavi Simons. And it's Van Basten. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played. And it's skewed away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goulart, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Muldur does well not to be outdone there. And the pass is intercepted. Demiral cuts out the pass. Goulart. Kutucu in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. Foot in. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Van Bronckhorst. Now Gakpo. Goulet. Timber gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
What's going wide left? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hullet. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Hullet. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Kukçu. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Demiral kept his eye on it, and he's there. 2 minutes to be added on. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Dumfries. He's shifting through the charge, surely! And that is as much as we have time for. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Dumfries, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.